What's new at Charlie's? What's new at Charlie's? Still on Main. What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's? Still on Main.
Hi, welcome to another edition of What's New at Charlie's. Well, what's new today is the latest edition of the Old Fitzgerald. Now, we've done a review on Old Fitzgerald before. This is the fall of 2021, which, just finally made it to Michigan. Edition has come out here. This time it's an 11-year-old. I think you all know my good friend, Mr. Don Williams, the Bourbon Fool. How you doing today, Don?
Hey, Charlie, anytime I see a bottle of Old Fitzgerald, I'm doing pretty good.
I know, no kidding, me too. I don't want to repeat myself from the first video we did. I think we did this with Carol Otto, correct, from the Bourbon. And that was the 8-year one. She's going to be mad when she finds out we're doing an 11-year today. Look at the color on that thing, man. That is a beautiful bottle of whiskey right there. Yeah. But anyway, special meaning to me, Old Fitzgerald, one of my first good bottles of whiskey I had here at Charlie's. So I'm always looking forward to a new one. And I love the presentation. I love the whiskey. I love everything about it, man. So good stuff.
Well, it's hard to find whiskeys. There's a lot of historical whiskeys, but this is a historical whiskey. And literally, it was first produced in, 1870.
Yeah.
And it was a limited run. It was like used as a private stock on steamships or clubs at the time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until closer to 1900 that it was released to the general public.
Okay.
It was popular. It was, a known brand. And Pappy Van Winkle went out and for the exorbitant sum of $10,000 at the time, bought the brand.
Wow. Yeah.
And literally, I think we talked about this before. The Pappy Van Winkle family, Julian Van Winkle, actually used Old Fitzgerald stock to get started later when he was revising, the Van Winkle name.
Yeah.
It's a tremendously historic brand, made at Stitzel Weller for a long time in Shively, Kentucky. And then it moved, when Stitzel Weller closed, it moved to the new Bernheim distillery.
Okay. And
then eventually Heaven Hill bought both the distillery and the brand. So it's been a Heaven Hill product for quite some time.
Yes. Yeah. I don't remember when they started re-releasing it in this form. There were other forms of it, but it's become this twice-a-year version now, and it's always something really special when it comes out. And I like they do the throwback. They got the old tax tape that used to be on the things,
Yeah.
And then Fitzgerald was the government guy, right? The tax guy?
Yeah, that's the story on it. But literally, Old Fitzgerald in the 1800s was created by a distiller by the name of John Fitzgerald.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
So there's a lot of marketing stories out there and everything, but
Sure.
literally it can be traced back to an original distiller named John Fitzgerald.
I'll be darned. Okay. Yeah. Well, once again, beautiful bottle, bottled in bond, so that means
100 proof.
yes, sir. Always does. And so let's crack it open. 11 years. Just a gorgeous bottle, man. Just a gorgeous
They call
bottle.
it the decanter bottles, and they are really beautiful and extremely hard to find. I was actually touring Kentucky and was in Bardstown when they released one of these.
Okay.
This goes back a little ways, and literally I drove by the parking lot, and there were so many people sitting outdoors in the rain waiting for this bottle that I actually pulled back out and left.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Cheers, man. Yeah. So this is a wheated bourbon, correct?
It is.
That's what I thought.
And interestingly enough, when Pappy Van Winkle bought the brand,
Yeah.
he actually added wheat for the first time to it. And if you read the stories, he added a hint of wheat, which would mean that he kept it as a rye wheat blend.
So it was the original 4-grain, maybe. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, that over Christmas time, I had the opportunity to try a very old Fitzgerald.
Okay, yeah.
And that juice was for sure Stitzel Weller, and it was out of this world. It was really fantastic.
Wow, wow.
So this never disappoints.
Never disappoints, man. This is, yep.
Creamy mouthfeel. I always get tremendous amounts of caramel, syrup. It's a sweet bourbon to me.
Yep.
Good color.
It's an easy drink, man.
And like I said in a recent Master's Keep video that we did,
Yeah.
don't mix this with anything.
No, no, no. This is a sipper, and
Yeah.
this is fantastic.
If you want a cube or you want a little water, but really you want to get this flavor to come through, and this is a beauty.
Yeah, this is a fantastic whiskey, man. At at 100 proof, I don't even really feel it needs a cube, personally.
It's
I would
very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
For an 11 year, there's no woody char to it at all.
No,
And a lot of these older bourbons, and 11 qualifies as older,
Yeah,
take on some of the, heavy char. You get a little smokiness on the back end.
the tannins from the wood.
Yeah, this one is not like that.
No, but does have the color though. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got
Like I
beautiful
said,
color.
Beautiful color. So, another fantastic bourbon here at Charlie's, man. Wow.
Someone told me that I should use burnt sienna as a color. So I don't know whether that's burnt sienna, but it's a beautiful color.
Let's go with it. It's burnt sienna. Yeah, that's burnt sienna, man. Cheers.
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 Stop by and have one of these. You'll be happy you did.
Absolutely.
What's new at Charlie's still on Main? What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's still on Main?